everyone, this is Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I wanted to share a card and two quick hauls, one from Joann's and one from Garage Sales with you. So here we go. This is the card I made. This is currently up at my blog at mypapercastle.blogspot.com, and this is one of my favorites that I've made, and it was actually one that came together very quickly, which is very unusual for me. Usually it takes me about 4 hours to come up with something, and after I'm done fiddling around with it. And so anyway, this is just a quick one I made. This is the list of materials I used. I like to stick a post-it note on the inside of my cards right after I make them so that I don't forget what I used in case someone asks me down the road, or in case I get really daring and want to try and submit something for publication, which I may actually try and do soon. That's kind of next on my to-do list. Anyway, this is some basic gray paper from, I think it's the Lemonade collection. I inked it with broken china. I just added a piece of black magic mesh back here. Then this felt borders from Prima from their Voila line. And I inked that with, I forgot to write it down, but I think it's tea dye or frayed burlap because this was bright white. I added some clear blue and green bling. Added the sentiment here. This is from this stamp set from Impression Obsession, which I love because it has a lot of different sentiments, and it's they're all vertical, which is unusual. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 sentiments in here. Everything from Christmas, Thanksgiving, thinking of you, thanks, with sympathy, happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, get well soon. So just a great sentiment stamp to have on hand. And the butterfly is, of course, this heart-winged butterfly stamp from Hero Arts that everyone uses. It's very popular. I just stamped it on some alcohol inked paper that I had made previously, and heated up some black embossing powder. Cut it out and put it on a pop dot, and that's it. So just want to show you my alcohol ink paper. Sorry, that's my daughter moaning in the background because I'm being loud. This is all my alcohol ink paper. I just like to sit down sometimes. I have 4x6 glossy postcards, and I ink some backgrounds on them, and then I usually write down what colors I used on the back. This one is wild plum, butter, citrus, and pearl metallic mixatives. So they're just great to have on hand when you need them for something. And I think now I'm going to use these great flashcards that I found. I found these at a store called Christmas Tree Shops, and they're great because they're glossy, so I can put alcohol ink all over them and do a whole bunch of finishes and then write down what they are in the back. So these were $1. I bought these to make flashcards for my daughter, and now I'm going to end up stealing them. But I did send my mom back there to get, like 9 more of these, so she will still have her flashcards. Okay, now for my hauls. My Joann's is like an hour away, so I don't get there much. So I was happy to get there this weekend. I got some fibers. This one was 97 cents. I love this eyelash fiber. These two really furry ones were also 97 cents. I think this rainbow one is my favorite. This black cord, it's about 1/4 of an inch in width. This was also 97 cents. And then I got all these remnants. I don't usually buy a lot of fabric, but these were so cheap that I figured I'd buy them and just play with them. This is just some fusible web for 24 cents. Some green tulle for 62 cents. Some cotton muslin, this was 62 cents. This is some blue fabric. Kind of has a shimmer to it. This was 65 cents. It says it's damaged, but you know, who cares? I'll just cut that part out or just dress it. This is shiny pink tulle. I got 2 of these. This one was 49 cents. This is some fusible, what is this? Fusible interfacing, which you probably can't see it, but there's tiny little polka dots on it. So I bought this to run through the die cut machine or do something with. And then my favorite remnant is this vinyl. This is blue vinyl with kind of a brown undertone to it, and it's got a kind of a linen texture. And it was only 75 cents for this whole roll of it. So it's really nice and pliable. I can't wait to do something with that. I did make a couple flowers, but let's see. I cut these 2 out from the Tattered Florals die, and then I cut this medium one out from the same die. Then this small one is from that fusible interfacing, a couple of pink buttons, and I took some of the green tulle and tied it in a knot, and then I trimmed up the edges to make them look pointy. But I'm sure I'll figure out a few more ideas. Okay, I have a few minutes for my garage sale items. These are 2 patterns I got for $1 each. I have a store on eBay, so I'm always at garage sales looking for garage sale finds to sell. And every once in a while I find crafty things for me. This whole big bag of vintage buttons, and I think there's even more downstairs because I took out my favorite ones already. These were $1. Some stickers, I think they were probably 10 cents. And 2 little bags of buttons for $1 a piece, but I think she gave them both to me for $1. This mirror from IKEA that I can alter. 2 rolls of ribbon, actually 1 roll of red ribbon, and then this roll of lace, which you can't see here. This roll of lace. These were great because these were free. This woman had this big box of free stuff, so I had to dig through it. This was also in the free box, this great gold tinsely stuff that I'm sure I can find some use for. Googly eyes. This little leather Tommy Hilfiger change purse was also free, which is great because this would be great on a cover of a mini and just put a little accordion book in there. And these note cards were 50 cents. Great with the little dress form and the hat boxes, which are really popular right now. And this Victoria's Secret box that I can alter. I love the pattern on it and I love the color because purple's my favorite. And it has a magnetic closure too. So I'll have to do something with that. And then this big faux leather box. This great handle and a clasp. It's pretty big inside. Oh, there's a pin that I got too for nothing, I think. I'm gonna put on something. But this was a really good deal for 50 cents. So I can't wait to play around with this and glue all kinds of things to it. So I think that's it. So if you guys ever, get to some garage sales, make sure to check them out because you can find a lot of great things. So thanks again for joining me in the Paper Castle, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.